Hello children, your Vanashri ma'am is back with circles chapter part 2. I have discussed the theorems with you. Now we will be doing some numericals based on these theorems. Okay. So this is your question 1 in your concise textbook in exercise A. The number may vary. Okay. So now the question is in the given figure, the figure is given in the question. Angle OAB is 30 degrees and angle OCB is 40 degrees. We have to find angle AOC. Okay. So this is the direct application of the theorem. The angle made by an arc at the center is equal to the angle in the made by the same arc in the remaining part of the circle. But the problem is we know according to this theorem angle AOC is equal to twice angle ABC. But in that case we must know angle ABC. So in order to find angle ABC we will have to do some construction. So that you have to write it as construction join OB. Okay. So the one which you are doing in under construction, you have to show it as dotted line. So we are joining OB with a dotted line. Okay. Now in triangle OAB, OA is equal to OB. Why? Reason is radii of the same circle. So reason always should be written in square brackets. So radii of the same circle. Right? So now what type of a triangle is OAB? OAB is an isosceles triangle. So angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So this implies angle OAB and angle OBA each is 30 degrees. Okay, because angles opposite to equal sides are equal in an isosceles triangle. So angle OAB which is 30 and angle OBA, these are the two base angles. So OAB is equal to OBA is equal to 30 degrees. The reason is angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Similarly, in triangle OBC, same OC is equal to OB radii of the same circle. So therefore, these two angles are equal, base angles 40 degrees. Similarly, if it is the same reason, then you can write similarly. This is a symbol for similarly. Similarly, in triangle OBC, OB is equal to OC, which implies angle OBC is equal to angle OCB is equal to 40 degrees. Right? So, angle ABC is the sum of these two angles, that is 30 plus 40. So, now we know implies angle ABC is equal to angle OBA plus angle OBC. This is from the figure. Okay. So, this implies angle ABC, OBA is 30 degrees plus OBC is 40 degrees implies angle ABC is equal to 70 degrees. So, this implies angle AOC is equal to twice angle ABC. Why? This is not implies, this is a fact. Now, angle AOC is equal to twice angle ABC, that is 2 into angle ABC. The reason is the theorem. The angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle made by the arc in the remaining part of the circle. So as per this theorem, the angle at the center is angle AOC, and that is twice the angle ABC, which is in the remaining part of the circle. So this implies angle AOC is equal to 2 into 70 degrees, because angle ABC is 70 degrees. So this implies angle AOC is equal to 140 degrees. So that is the answer. Okay, children. Actually, this was a warm-up question, but to start with, because first time you are doing, so I am doing the warm-up questions also. But for you, the questions will be much more higher level. Anyway, go through the question, copy the statement in your notebook, then only it will become clear to you. I will wait for 3 minutes and then I will again start the next question. Okay, children? Okay, children. Now, next question, question number 2. It is given in the figure, angle BAD is equal to 65 degrees, angle ABD is equal to 70 degrees, and angle BDC is equal to 45 degrees. Prove that AC is a diameter of the circle, and second one, find angle ACB. Okay, so now the given diagram is like this. Okay, so this is the diagram given. Now we have to prove that AC is a diameter of the circle, and then we have to find angle AC. Now in order to prove that AC is a diameter, we have to prove angle ADC is a right angle. Then only we can say that angle in a semicircle is 90 degrees. Therefore AC has to be a diameter, so that ADC is a semicircle. Are you getting my point, children? So what we have to do is, if we can find what is ADB, then we can find what is angle ADC. Then we can find out, if it is happens to be 90, then we can prove that AC is the diameter of the circle. Now for that, consider triangle, or in triangle, consider triangle ADB. Now in triangle ADB, sum of the three angles is 180. Now out of that we know 2. So angle ADB is equal to 180 degrees minus 65 degree plus 70 degree. What is the reason? Sum of the angles in a triangle is 180. Sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. This is the reason for this statement. So this implies angle ADB is equal to 180 degree minus 5, 6 plus 7, 13, 135 degrees. So 10 minus 5, 7 minus 3, 4, 45 degrees. So angle ADB we got as 45 degrees. So what is angle ADC? 45 plus 45, 90 degrees, isn't it? So therefore angle ADC is equal to angle ADB plus angle BDC. Now BDC is given 45 degrees in the diagram. So therefore angle ADC is equal to 45 degrees plus 45 degrees. This 45 we got from here. Angle ADB is equal to 45 we have found out, and this 45 we got it from given. It is given in the question. Okay. So from 1 and given data. This is the another one is the given data. So implies angle ADC is equal to 90 degrees. So this implies that ADC is a semicircle. Why? The reason is angle in a semicircle is right angle. Angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So this implies that AC is a diameter of the circle, right? Next, AC is the diameter of the circle. Now we have to find out angle. What is the second question? We have to find angle ACB. Now observe carefully. That is why, for your understanding only, I have drawn angle ADB in red. Now can you see angle ADB and angle ACB? Both the angles are angles in the same segment. The segment which is made major segment and minor segment by the chord AB. Can you see angle ADB and ACB both are angles in the same segment. So angle ACB also will be 45 degrees because of the theorem angles in the same segment are equal. Okay. So this you will have to identify that these two angles are in the same segment. See, both are ending with A and B. This is ADB and this is ACB. That means both the angles are in the same segment made by the chord AB. So therefore now angle ADB is equal to angle ACB. Why? Angles in the same segment are equal. Okay. So this implies we know how much angle ADB is 45 degrees we know. Okay. So angle ACB also 45 implies angle ADB is equal to angle ACB is equal to 45 degrees. For where from we got? Here. Here we have got ADB is equal to, where is that? ADB from 1. We have proved here ADB is 45 degrees. So this is from 1. Okay. So now children, go through it again. I will be doing the next question. I will give you 2 minutes to go through the steps so that you can understand better. Then I will be doing the next sum. Okay children, have you gone through the question? Understood? Now, shall I proceed to the next question? Yes. So, the next question is, this I think you should try to do it. Question 3. Given O is the center of the circle and angle AOB is equal to AOB is equal to 70 degrees. Calculate the value of angle OCA and angle OAC. Okay, given O is the center of the circle and they have given the diagram also. Okay, the diagram is like this. So this is the O, the center of the circle. This is A. Okay, so this is the diagram given. We have to find angle OCA, that is, this is one question, and we have to find angle OAC, that is this one. Right? And angle AOB is 70 degrees given. Right? So, now, how will you find? I'll discuss with you, but you try to do it on your own. Will you be able to do? What you have to write? Angle AOB is equal to double angle ACB because of the theorem that the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by the same arc in the remaining part of the circle. So that means angle AOB is twice angle ACB. So implies angle ACB is equal to half angle AOB. So this will be 35 degrees, right? So this you already got it as half of 70, that is 35 degrees, right? So now you have to find out angle, the other one is OAC. Now again in this triangle, which triangle? OAC. OC is equal to OA because the radii of the same circle, right? So therefore the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So this also is equal to, so therefore angle OAC is equal to angle OCA is equal to 35 degrees. So you should be able to do it. So only reason that you, two reasons you have to write. One reason is that the angle subtended at the center is double the angle at the remaining part of the circle. So therefore angle ACB is half angle AOB, so that is 35. Then in triangle OAC, OC is equal to OA, radii of the circle. This is another reason, radii of the same circle. Therefore angle OCA is equal to angle OAC is equal to 35 degrees. The reason will be angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So do it. I'll give you 3 minutes or maximum 4 minutes, and then I will proceed to the next question. Okay children, Now the next question, question number 4, has two figures. One figure I have drawn, the other figure is this. So now we have to find the unknown values A, B, and in this second one C. Okay. Now first let us see the first one. Now in the first figure, this is a reflex angle at the center. So this angle, reflex angle, is equal to double the angle in the remaining part of the circle. So for this angle B is in this B, small b will be half of 130. So this B will be half of 130, that is half of 130, that is 65. The reason is same reason, same theorem, only thing is this is the reflex angle. So this reflex angle is a angle made by this arc. Okay, if you name it as say xy. So this angle is made by the arc xy at O. So the angle made by the same arc in the remaining part of the center is this. Remaining part of the circle is this. So therefore B is half of this angle, that is 65. So we got B. Now this one is a cyclic quadrilateral. So in a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles are supplementary. Okay. So therefore A plus B is 180. So B you know 65. So A will be 180 minus 65. What is the reason? Opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. You followed? So let us write down the statements. Okay. So part 1 we are doing first. Okay. Now reflex angle 130 degrees. There is no name given. This xy to I added. So reflex angle 130 degrees is equal to 2 times B. The reason is the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it in the remaining part of the circle. So this implies B is equal to 130 degrees upon 2, that is 65 degrees. Okay, this is one answer. Now A plus B is 180 degrees. Now A plus B is equal to 180 degrees. What is the reason? The opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. So implies we know B is 65. So A plus 65 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. If you number this as 1 from 1. Okay. So implies A is equal to 180 degrees minus 65 degrees. So implies A is equal to 115 degrees. Okay. So A is 115 degrees and we got B as 65. So A is 115 and B is 65 degrees. So these two are the answer. Okay. Clear? So shall I proceed to the next sub question 2? Okay. Now, again, in the second question, as per the diagram, this is the diagram of the second question. Now, this angle is 112 degrees. So, what will be the reflex angle? This reflex angle will be 360 minus 112, because angle at a point is, complete angle at a point is 360. So, reflex angle is equal to 360 minus 112. So, it will become 10 minus 2, 8, 5 minus 1, 4, 3 minus 1, 2, 248 degrees. So once you know this is 248, again C will be half of this, because this is the angle subtended by the arc at the center, which will be double the angle in the remaining part. So this angle 248 is 2C, so therefore C is equal to 248 by 2. So you got the answer. Got it? So second one, first you have to write down reflex angle at O is equal to 360 minus 112 degrees, that is equal to 248 degrees, right? So now there was the C. So now C is equal to half, or if you do not understand, you can write double also. Reflex angle equal to 2C, or C is equal to half reflex angle 248. Okay? Or if this you find it difficult, you can write this way also. Now, the angles, reflex angle is equal to 2 times angle C. The reason is the angle at the center is double the angle in the remaining part of the circle. Okay, so this implies that reflex angle is 248 degrees. So 248 degrees is equal to 2 into C. Suppose this you give as, did we give equation 1 in the previous? No. Okay. For the second question, this is your equation 1, this is your equation 2. So from 1 and 2. Okay. So this implies C is equal to 248 upon 2, implies C is equal to 124 degrees. Okay. Is that clear, children? Okay. So now, if I keep doing, you will never be able to do on your own. So let me give you an homework, and then if you don't get in the next class, or whenever we have a online class, then you can ask me in your doubt clearing session. Okay? But I think you should be able to do it on your own. You have to practice. So question 5. Is this question 5? Yes. This is question 5. I will write down the question 5 for you. It has 4 sub questions. So for the time being, you do these 4 questions as homework. Okay? In each of the following figures, O is the center of the circle. Find the values of A, B, C and D. Okay, diagrams are like this. 1, okay. So hint for this is find angle ADC, ADB in this triangle ADB. Once you know ADB, you can find A because these two are equal because they are angles in the same segment. Okay. Then the second diagram. So this is the second diagram where you have to find B. Okay. So now in order to find B, first you have to use that the exterior angle 120 degree is the exterior angle. Okay. Now this exterior angle 120 degree is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles, that is 25 degrees, and angle, this one is E. Okay. So 25 plus angle BCE, right? So once you get that, then you will get angle BCE, you will get it. Okay, this angle you will get it, this angle. So this you know once. How you will get? Using the exterior angle in a triangle is equal to sum of the interior opposite angles. Using that theorem, you will get angle BCE is equal to 120 minus 25. So once you get this, then ADB and ACB are angles in the same segment, so they are equal. So you can find out ADB. Okay. Then the third one. The third one is Okay, so this is given as 50 degrees and we have to find out C. So once you know this is 50, you will be able to find out angle AOB because it will twice the angle in the remaining part, angle ACB. So this one will be 100 degrees. So now OAB is an isosceles triangle. So the base angles will be equal. So OA is equal to OB. That's why angle, these two angles will be equal. So 180 minus this angle, that is 100, you will get 80. So if you divide by 2, you will get these two will be same. This also will be actually C. So it will be, you will get the answer. I have almost discussed the answer with you, but you write the statements properly and let me know whether you are able to do. Okay. Then the last homework question. Whenever we meet personally, then I would like to see whether you have really written the statements, reasons properly or not. Do not while away time. This is a very important chapter and its weightage is also very high. It has a weightage of 8 to 16 marks. 8 marks in section A and the rest of the 8 marks on section B. So, but section A 8 marks you cannot avoid. So, that is why it is very, very important. So, you must do it on your own. If I keep doing, you will never get the habit of thinking and writing. If you don't get, definitely ask me. I'll discuss. So, this is the diagram. Fourth question. So, you can find out APB is 90 degrees because angle is a semicircle. So, if it is 90 degrees, then 90 plus 45. So, you can find out this angle. Okay. Once you know this angle, then what will you do? Which are the angles in the same segment here? See, PAB and PQB. These two are angles in the same segment. So once you know this angle, you can find out D. So try to do it on your own, children. We will meet again with more questions. And I hope you will be able to do. But if you have a doubt, do not hesitate. You can ask me in our group also. Okay, I will do it and show it to you. Thank you for watching. Take care. God bless you.